Very cute, and I'm pretty.
Good baby girl. What episode is it?
The big 50.
50. We were going to record. Okay, let me start over again.
Yes.
This is episode 50. We did just get back from Utah for Matt and Molly's wedding.
45 minutes ago.
About 45 minutes ago. And that's why the video is not coming out on Sunday. And someone's crazy. We'll get to the Utah trip in a second. I have to write this thing about, I don't know if you remember it, the being your own grandpa thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I was gonna read, there was a question on Instagram about like if you could be your own grandpa. And I took this screenshot of it. Oh, I gotta find it though. Here we go. It says, can you be your own grandpa? Focus up. Suppose you marry a widow who already has a grown-up daughter, and your father marries the widow's grown-up daughter. Now the widow's daughter becomes your mother. Since your mother's mother is your wife is also your grandmother. As the husband to your grandmother, you are your own grandpa. Your own grandpa! Think about that, Maeve. Think about that, people. We're past the tongue sticking out, and now we're going to that. What is that tongue doing?
Big O tongue. A big O.
So, not much went on this week before.
Just getting ready.
Just getting ready for Utah. Getting a bunch of bottles ready, getting our clothes ready, making sure people know to feed her the right bottles, for the right times.
Yep.
So Friday we leave. The flights weren't too bad. I watched Wonder Woman, 1984. It was solid. It was okay. Not better than the first one. What did you watch?
I've been watching The Vow.
She's been watching The Vow. She watched The Vow the whole time.
Pretty much.
I don't even know what The Vow is. What is The Vow?
So it's a documentary series about NXIVM, the cult.
Oh,
with,
yeah.
Keith Raniere. So interesting. I listened to the whole podcast one that came out through CBC, and now I'm watching the show.
Got gum in my mouth. It's pretty unprofessional. And it's also very stale. Don't judge me. So what did we do Friday? We got there Friday. We met up. Brandon picked us up. We met up with Garrett, Alex, Matt, and Kyle. And we went and got some chicken. Pretty Bird, which was, the chicken was huge. My chicken breast was like the size of her head.
I got like a tender roll, and it was delicious.
Yeah, big ass chicken tender roll. What did we do after that? We went back to the place.
They had a rehearsal.
Oh yeah, we had the rehearsal, which was cold.
It was pretty chilly.
Yeah.
And then we had a dinner afterwards with margs and tacos.
Oh yeah, margs and tacos.
Cornhole out.
Oh yeah, we played. Well, we had it was like chilly because it was up in the mountains in Utah, so it was like 35, 40 degrees in the shade, and about like 45, 50 degrees in the sun. So the house, which was like a huge A-frame house, was blocking the sun, but like on the uphill slant of the driveway was still sunny. So that's what we were playing at.
She's just watching.
You don't even know what cornhole is, little missy. But we played some thrilling games, and Sarah watched. It was thrilling.
Mostly just sat in the sun and drank.
Sat in the sun and drank some margs.
Wonderful. Wunderbar.
Sarah fell asleep at like 8:45.
I did fall asleep very early that night.
To be fair, I mean, we did get up at like 5:30.
After not sleeping great.
Yeah, and then I somehow stayed up till about 12:30.
And there's a time change.
Yep, and there's a 2-hour time change. So really,
it would have been 10:30.
It was like it was basically like staying up from 2:30 to 12:30.
Yeah, and it was like like a day of travel is just a tiring day.
Yeah, it was rough. Slept in. Next day, we got up. I'll say what we did. Sarah kind of went along. We got up, hung out for a little bit, and then we went climbing, bouldering. Yeah, whoa, boulder. Went bouldering. That was really fun. I got pictures, so I'm gonna have pictures and little videos in here. Sarah, and then after that, all the guys went up to where Matt's parents were staying and got dressed. And then after that was about 12:30, 1 o'clock. We, at 2 o'clock, went down and got some pictures. I'm assuming they were amazing. There was a huge mountain in the background of like all their pictures, and it probably looked great. And then we headed on down to the wedding. It was cute. It was a good little ceremony.
Mm-hmm. I went and watched them climb, and then I tried to get a nail appointment, but the lady was taking too long, so I was just like, screw it. And so then I went to Target and a couple other stores, found a little mall thing.
Found some trinkets.
Yep, bought some trinkets, some jewelry, some books, and then got some food and headed back up to the cabin and got ready around like 2 and went to the reception, or to the ceremony.
The ceremony. There was probably about 30 people. That was probably the same size as ours, honestly, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty close, maybe 30 or 40 people.
And it was beautiful. It was outside.
Super perfect day. Could not have been. It was about 57 degrees, 60 degrees. It was perfect day.
Perfect day. It was a beautiful ceremony. Everybody cried a little bit.
Oh, I teared up during Matt's vows. I couldn't. I don't know.
His vows were really good.
His vows were really good. I'm glad that we kind of glossed over our vows in our thing, because mine weren't that good.
Yeah, no, mine weren't either.
Our vows would have been not even really worth it compared to those.
Plus, the poems and readings were more of like the sappy part of our wedding. Can you not, please?
Lou, why don't you frig off for a little bit? We'll hang out with you in a second. Yeah, exactly, maybe girl. Exactly, maybe girl.
What's wrong?
She says, turn me around, woman.
What do you want?
She says, I want to see this Kiki. So yeah, that was Saturday. That was the ceremony. Came back afterwards. Reception. They somehow turned this huge house.
Gotta do a butt check. I don't think it's
butt check.
Okay.
Turned this huge house all around. They had a huge charcuterie board. Garrett easily won JF of the year, which is an acronym for just a fucking embarrassment, which is awarded to the person that deserves that.
Yeah.
I mean, he did multiple things he was like white girl wasted at about
6 o'clock?
6 o'clock when we were trying to play cornhole and we got destroyed, me and Garrett did.
That might have been early. Yeah, it was like 6.
And he was like, he thought that the charcuterie board was dinner, so he was just like, I gotta keep going up there. I'm not full yet, I gotta keep going up there.
When clearly there was like a whole serving
Meanwhile, like you get the appetizers, and you have to walk right past where the food is gonna be to go out to where we were sitting. And then when the actual food got there, he like, I'll give it to him that there was like the Caesar dressing was not labeled, and it was in front of the beef and the mashed potatoes, so I could kind of see how he thought it was gravy, but he covered his beef with Caesar dressing.
Thinking it was
I'm pretty sure he was so drunk that he thought it was okay still, because I don't think it would have been okay. No, it looked horrible.
I had the dressing separately on a salad, and it's very strong. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot. Feta.
Yeah, it was, the food was good.
It was very good. And then they cut the cake, and they had really good drinks, and what did we do?
We hung out, went in the hot tub. There was dancing, people were walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Chilling.
Yeah.
That was...
Went in the sauna.
Went in the sauna. Somebody lost a bet to go into the sauna with their full suit on. I think it was Garrett. So then it ended up being Garrett, Alex, Brandon, and Sarah in their full dresses up stuff sitting in the sauna.
It wasn't that hot. It was getting hot, but it wasn't.
You had a dress on. They had their full suits on. Their faces were all red.
That's true.
I got some good pictures of that too.
They were also sunburnt from the day.
Yep, and we got sunburnt too. And then Sunday, the next day, got up and had like a rejuvenation breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Watched the Masters.
Watched some soccer, and then everybody started to leave.
Yep.
And then late Sunday afternoon, not even late Sunday afternoon, just Sunday afternoon, me, Sarah, Joe, Matt's dad, Julia, Matt's sister, and Matt went on a hike. It was a longer hike than Sarah had anticipated. I didn't tell her it was going to be the longer one. I thought she kind of knew, but I didn't really like go out of my way to tell her.
No, I did not know.
It was a longer one, and it was snowy, and it was fun. And Sarah got buried up to about her mid-quad. She just sunk straight in, and then had a stick that was blocking her leg, and
yeah, it was intense.
it was fun.
But it was good. It was a good hike. I mean, I'm a slow hiker, but I still made it, so I'm proud of myself. Took a little longer than everybody else, but...
When did we talk about Scrotox?
That was in the hot tub.
Scrotox was the hot tub of the night of the wedding.
Yeah. So we have a few patents that we need to...
Yeah, Reed, one of Matt and Molly's college friends, is a dermatologist. Mm-hmm. And he's thinking of a way to tighten up the scrotum with Scrotox, which is basically like a cream. Right? That's one of the patents.
One idea is the cream, cream Botox.
Yeah, the cream Botox for the scrotum called Scrotox.
Yep. And then
there was something else.
There's a scrotum perfume we talked about. Oh, he was talking about like a creature thing that you put around and cups the balls. That was
something for like I don't know. And then it was also like, at this point, Garrett had like sobered up and Alex was trashed. He had done so many shots and so many drinks, and he just knocked his full margarita into the hot tub. And then, I don't know if anybody else noticed it, but I noticed it. He just, bubbles going and all, just put his hand right in there and grabbed it and pulled it out.
Yeah, I saw it. It was impressive. And it still had the 3 limes in it.
And it still had the 3 limes in it, yeah. It was that fast. And he still dumped it out, but...
Yeah. It was wild. He was very drunk.
Flashback to Sunday where we were. Got back from the hike, showered, had some leftovers. They had a ton of leftovers. Did some cleaning, helped them clean up a bit.
Yep.
And then played, we went in the hot tub again with Matt's brother Kyle and his fiance Megan. And Matt's cousin Olivia. Mm-hmm. We were in there for a while. Mm-hmm. Lots of conversations about all sorts of stuff. Marriage, because Kyle's also engaged. What to expect, I don't know.
Money.
Different things.
Stuff, yeah. And then... just
relative things. And then we played Mysterium.
Yeah, which is super fun.
Which is like Clue mixed with code names if you played those two.
I think we gotta get it.
It does seem like it'd be more fun with like Matt said, like 6 or 7 people, which would be kind of rough for us to get most times, so I don't know.
I disagree, like Sam and Brian and your parents.
That's true. Yeah. Maybe.
We'll see.
It was definitely fun.
Yeah.
And then we got up 5:30. Got out of there at about 6. Drove down the valley. Didn't see any moose. I was hoping to.
The drives up and down the valley, or up and down the mountains.
It's a couple thousand feet down, I think. It's about 2,000 feet.
My ears popped a lot.
Oh yeah, it's about a 2,000-foot drive down.
It's so pretty, but
20
took a couple planes, and here we are.
Couple planes, here we are.
2x2 planes, both times.
2x2 planes. There wasn't too much turbulence.
The first one had more turbulence.
The first one had more. Yeah, but it wasn't too bad.
No, could have been worse.
One flight for the year.
And now we're home in our Meaty girl.
Now she's just grabbing onto this and...
trying to eat everything.
Yeah.
She likes the frog for sure. I'm surprised they didn't put the sloth up there.
No. Well, don't go get it right now. Let's just wrap this up.
Wrap it up.
Okay, we're wrapping it up.
We're done.
No, we're not done yet.
Oh, what else?
I don't know. I was gonna say Ming Ten for dinner. Not Ming Ten, but Lai Tai for dinner.
Sure.
So I don't want to cook anything.
No, I don't either.
So probably Lai Tai. I'll probably order that like right now as soon as I get done with this.
Are they open on Mondays?
They goddamn better be. That's all I'm saying.
It might be closed on Mondays.
Well, that's just stupid. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. For sure. Where are we at, Sarah?
Utah.
Willow something. Willow Lake trailhead. Sarah just went up to her mid quad in the snow, and I just had to dig her out.
Yep.
Scariest thing that's ever happened to you?
Not scary.
Top 10?
Pretty high.
Yeah, pretty high.
Got my anxiety going. It was already hard. Breathing hard.
We're almost to the lake.